The Republicans boo a soldier, Russell Pierce is confused, and Boxxy has a new lawyer. All this and more on today's Facepalm Response. Today's Facepalm Response is brought to you by the Google Snuggie. And here it is. I have no idea what it's used for, but it's awesome. Anyway, last night, the Republicans had their debate on Fox News, and it was broadcast live on YouTube. And wouldn't you just know it, one of the soldiers had to come forward and ask a question. And here is his question.
Senator Santorum, this question stirred up a whole lot of controversy online. It comes from Stephen Hill, who is a soldier serving in Iraq.
In 2010, when I was deployed to Iraq, I had to lie about who I was because I'm a gay soldier, and I didn't want to lose my job. My question is, under one of your presidencies, do you intend to circumvent the progress that's been made for gay and lesbian soldiers in the military?
And here is the response from the Republicans.
Yeah, I would say any type of sexual activity has absolutely no place in the military, and the fact that they're making a point to include it as a provision within the military that we are going to recognize a group of people and give them a special privilege in removing Don't Ask, Don't Tell, I think tries to inject social policy into the military, and the military's job is to do one thing, and that is to defend our country. We need to give the military, which is all volunteer, the ability to do so in a way that is most efficient in protecting our men and women in uniform, and I believe this undermines that ability.
Just remember, those Republicans, they are pro-military, but they are definitely anti-buggery. A couple of weeks ago, I poked some fun at an advertisement from Senator Russell Pierce, and here's another one. I've cropped off the part where it shows my address, but nevertheless, here's Russell Pierce, state senator from Mesa, Arizona, and also Governor Jan Brewer. And here they are talking about what a wonderful job Russell Pierce is doing. Russell Pierce right now is fighting a recall. There's just one slight problem with this picture in the background. You see, Senator Russell Pierce is from Mesa, Arizona. This is not Mesa, Arizona. This is a picture of downtown Phoenix. So, Russell Pierce, you know, if you want to represent Phoenix, that's fine, but you have to move there. If you're going to represent Mesa, Arizona, at least maybe you could just, you know, maybe just drive through, take a picture, put that in the background. But nevertheless, I just thought I'd share this with you. For the three of you who possibly do not know who Boxxy is, basically, this here's a sneak peek.
Okay, hi. Okay. My name is Boxxy. Most of you know me as, most of you know me as Boxxy.
She lit up the internet a couple years ago. Everybody went crazy. A lot of people fell in love with her. A lot of people just hated her. But nevertheless, a whole bunch of remixes and parodies have been made. But anyway, according to Rock Guitar Now, he tracked down Boxxy and is now working with her as her legal consultant.
Boxxy got harassed big time. Man, the anonymous group went after her. I got a hold of her. I put the word out. I was trying to, I went to the different sites that supposedly were hers, and most of them weren't even hers. But I finally got through, and I started enlightening her and kind of teaching her about, like, the basics of harassment. Like, when somebody harasses someone else, the person doing the harassing actually harms his own self much, much more because he's the one doing it. Back and forth for a good couple of hours, giving her really good ideas. I was saying, first of all, you can sue Boxxy, okay? I was telling Boxxy if she's under 18, her mother can sue. She was subjected to a load of, she was harassed more than anyone else on YouTube ever was, okay? You guys can type in her name, Boxxy. Very, very nice girl. Very, very nice mother, too. And I was showing her what laws were violated, the actual federal laws, and it really made her feel good, showing her that she was empowered. She had strength under the Constitution, that federal law protects her 100%, just like all of us. because we're all equal under the law, you know?
Excuse me while I go put on some cowboy boots, because apparently this bullwinkle is getting pretty thick.
So I like to think maybe I did help her in a really good way get some courage back. And slowly she started to come out, making a little video here, and a couple weeks later another small video, and so she really turned around this massive harassment campaign against her in a completely opposite direction, where she's now using it to her benefit.
And this is not the only video that Rock Guitar Now has put up regarding Boxxy. He has put up a plethora of videos about Boxxy, not just about Boxxy, but also he apparently is big into Alex Jones. I'll tell you what, the entire channel is a gold mine. But nevertheless, here's my challenge for Rock Guitar Now. If he claims that he is in contact with Boxxy, then all he has to do to prove it, and if he does prove it, I will issue a retraction immediately. All he has to do is to have Boxxy leave a comment on one of his videos, or perhaps maybe a comment on his channel wall. That's it. If you say that you're in contact with Boxxy and you're working as her legal consultant, then it should be easy enough. Pick her up on the phone and say, hey, some people are claiming that I'm making all this stuff up. Would you mind just leaving a comment? You know, that's all you got to do. It's really not that hard or difficult. But anyway, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to leave a link to the channel down below. A couple of people posted comments to this guy already, but nevertheless, it truly is an undiscovered gold mine worth of lulz.